we're doing a little something a little different today. We are doing an MLB logos tier list. Sorry about the ads on the side. Hopefully you don't care about that. And so yeah, we're doing MLB logos, not how the team is, and not how good they are, just on their logo. So the best teams could be at the bottom. It doesn't really matter. So let's just get into it. I mean, we're gonna try to get at least a video out every week, so I'll be looking forward to that. And yeah, so we're starting out. We're just gonna go in order here, starting with the Arizona Diamondbacks. They have a pretty cool logo. As you see, it's an A, and it kind of looks like a snake tongue, as you can see in there, and then the ripples, and it's like a snake mouth. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in the. It could be A, but I'm gonna put it in the B tier just because. I mean, it kind of. If you don't really know what a Diamondback is, you could just looking at an A, and that's kind of boring. But yeah. So now we have the Braves. I'm not a big fan of the Braves, but their logo's alright, I guess. I mean, it's nothing much, just the tomahawk and the Braves. I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Just the Braves in cursive, and then a tomahawk. Yeah, not the best, not the most creative. Now for the Orioles, who have actually, I think this is one of the best logos in the MLB. I'm putting it in A tier. It's just so, it works so well. It looks cartoony, and it's just fun, and it looks baseball-y. The Oriole with the cap, the colors, the smile, it works very well. Now the Red Sox, it's an iconic logo. I don't know, it's kind of boring. I'm going to put it in B just because it's so iconic. And I mean, Red Sox, they're called the Red Sox. Red Sox in their logo, so it makes sense, but they could do a little bit more. I don't really know what else they would do, but just in total. Now for the Cubs. The Cubs, their logo, I mean, it kind of works. It's pretty iconic. But I'm going to put it in the C tier. I mean, you don't really see Cubs. It's like the Bears logo. It's just the C. Why don't you have like a bear or a cub, of course? It doesn't really match, but it's okay. Now for the White Sox, I'm going to put them in C as well. I mean, it's just Sox, and I mean, what else could they do? White Sox is not really what can you put, but it's just black and just socks. I mean, it's not bad for what it is, but it's not good, Now the Reds logo I don't really like at all. I would like them to have Mr. Red on the logo, or incorporate like a baseball red and have like the baseball incorporated with red. I don't know what they could do. I think that would be kind of cool. But that's just me. Their logo's kind of boring. I mean, there's a C for Cincinnati and Reds. It's not the best. Now the Cleveland Indians, I know it's the worst. Now, I know they can't. It's kind of bad to have an Indian on there, but it's not good at all. The C just for Cleveland. If they could change the name, then maybe they'll be better. Now the Rockies, I like their logo with like the Rocky Mountains, but this one's a D tier because it's just CR, doesn't really incorporate. I mean, it does see Colorado Rockies, but I don't know. It's just a C and an R. It's kind of boring. Now the Tigers, their logo is actually kind of cool, but it's just a D. They could have incorporated a tiger. The D is kind of a cool font and stuff. I know it's sort of iconic. I mean, it's Detroit Tigers. I don't know. But it's not the best. Same with the Astros. They can incorporate. Maybe they can incorporate something with space or something. but that's just me. Now the Royals, they're just pretty good as well. There's a lot in the C tier. Theirs is, I don't know. Theirs is a weird, just weird. I don't know. I just can't see. I don't know. It's hard to talk about. Now the Angels, they have a pretty good logo. I'm gonna put them in the B tier, but I think B tier. Their logo, not bad at all, really. I mean, has the circle for the halo, the A. It's simple but good. So now oh my, sorry about that. Okay, it's saved. Good. So I was going for we were on the Dodgers. So the Dodgers logo, they could do more, definitely. So I'm going to put them in the C. I mean, it's just Dodgers with the baseball. I mean, I don't know what the Dodgers really is or what you could do for that or anything like that. But I don't know. I just think they could do a little bit more. It's kind of boring. The Marlins, theirs is pretty cool. I like the fish, and you can incorporate the baseball right there. That's kind of cool. And you still got the Miami. It just, the colors, it just works, you know. I just think that's a good logo. That's a good solid base. Same with Milwaukee Brewers. I like this thing down here that just adds a little more. It feels like Milwaukee is in Wisconsin, and I don't know, Wisconsin corn just feels like good. You're at a brewery or Brewers. It makes sense. Now the Twins, theirs is kind of boring a little bit. I mean, I don't know what you could do, but it just says Twins and there's a baseball and just says Minnesota Twins Baseball Club. Very boring, I guess. I don't know. There's nothing much. The thing about these kind of the thing about baseball is their teams are kind of named weird. Like, what can you do for the Reds? Why, like, or the White Sox, or the Red Sox, or the Dodgers? You know, like, what could you do? You can't have like a red, like that's just a color, or you can't just have Sox. The Red Sox have it, but like it's kind of boring, but yeah, so now for the Mets, their logo's alright. Their logo is quite fine. I mean, it has the bridge here, the baseball, it has Mets, the city skyline in the background, the colors are pretty nice. It's an all-around good logo, average, middle of the pack, I mean, just a circle. The Yankees, I have to put it in A for what do you would call it? Iconic. They're iconic. It's so iconic. You got the baseball with the little hat. It says Yankees. You have the baseball bat, the baseball. It's simple, but it works as the Yankees, especially since, like I said, what can you do for Yankees? What could you do? The A's are hard. I like the elephant a lot. I love that logo. I wish they would just keep the elephant. I mean, I know it doesn't really make sense, but I still think it's kind of cool. Now, Phillies, this might be a little biased, but their logo's pretty cool. I mean, it has the Liberty Bell, which is pretty cool, and yeah, so I think that is a B tier. I don't want to get too much because that's my favorite team, and I don't want to see it come off as like bias or anything. Now for the Pirates, I'm going to put it in F. It's just a P. You could literally have a pirate. That's so cool, but they just put a P. That is so boring. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of just the letter, I guess. I don't know. So I just put it in an F. San Diego, same thing. They could do a little more something, you know, Padres. You could have a Padre, or I don't know what a Padre really is. But you could have something to deal with, not just the SD for San Diego. You don't even have P for Padres. but not saying bad. It's alright. It's pretty cool, and I like that it like the S and D kind of go together. Kind of cool, like the CNR and stuff, and the socks, and I like that. It's kind of cool. Now the Giants again are kind of a D. It's just a baseball and then Giants. Again, what can you do for a giant? You could kind of. I have an idea. Have like a giant. I don't really know what they're going for, but if it could be like a giant, you could have a giant with a baseball bat or something inside of a baseball, and then the Golden Gate Bridge behind it. That would actually be kind of awesome. Kind of sick. But that's just me, of course. But in my opinion, that would be cool. The Mariners, I mean, they're pretty cool. I like how it incorporates like the compass rose or a compass and stuff like that. Like you're a mariner. I'm feeling like a mariner's like a. I think a mariner's like a sea captain or a sailor and something like that. So they use compasses and stuff. Now the Cardinals logo, I think is pretty awesome. I'm gonna put it. Could go A. I'm gonna put it in A. I love the baseball bat and the Cardinal looks super cool. The title, I like the Cardinals logo a lot. Not for the Rays, they're kind of boring as well. I like the Ray stinger, but you gotta get it's alright. I mean, I like the Ray, like the actual Ray. But you can't really ask for everything. Now the Rangers, they're gonna go in D, just because it's kind of boring. I mean, a Ranger, you could have like a guy on there, like a Ranger or something, not just a T and a baseball and just the Texas Rangers. It's kind of boring. Toronto Blue Jays, their logo's pretty cool. I like the bird, and they incorporate the Canadian flag and Toronto Blue Jays. I like it. I like it quite a lot. Now the Nationals, I'm going to put in the D tier. They kind of copied Walgreens a little bit. But the Nationals, they could do a little bit more. Maybe have, I don't know, something incorporated with DC and like the White House on there, or something incorporated, like a special building or something they could have on there. But as you can see, there's my list. It's kind of been a short video, but hope you like it. I might post another one today. So double uploads today might happen. Check and find out. But other than that, hope you have a good day.